Hi, I'm DC, and my New Year's resolution is all about getting better and improving and being better. Because last year, I could care less. And this year, no more of that. I'm much better. I can't care less.
Hi, I'm Topher, and for my 2026 New Year's resolution, I resolve to be less amazing and less beautiful so other people can catch up. I was doing too much heavy lifting last year. I was too unattainable. That's why I've been single for so long. That's why. That's the only reason why.
Baby, it's like looking at the sun.
Hi, I'm Edison. My New Year's resolution is 360 degrees.
Longitude?
Between us?
No, just shoot, that's revolution. That's I should have said 720 pixels or something.
And this year, I resolved to give Edison a dictionary for Christmas. New reaction, new year. This time, we still have the wonderful, the great, the amazing Topher joining us today on episode 5 of the Burnout Syndrome. Now, I know it's been a little time since we've been here, so I'm gonna fill us in just to give a brief overview, and then we're gonna go to Topher, and then we're gonna go to Edison. Then I also have some things I want to double back on, especially what we had in the last episode. Gun, I'm gonna call her Gun, really between Off and the other guy, and how he was like, okay, well, he's feeling, especially with Off, he's been like sexually attracted to him. But it's like, in the words of Minnie Kaling from Minnie Project, my body is attracted to your body, but when you speak, my brain gets so angry. And like, he was getting really, really frustrated, and he's just like, which probably feeds into the sexual attraction sometimes, because you're just like, I hate you. Let's have sex. So there was that, but then he was looking at the other guy who was a little bit better for him. One of the things that did happen in the last episode was that Gun was doing his little pretending to be Co. There you go. See the mind works when you start doing it. He was pretending to be Co, accepting an award. One of his workers that he's fired or whatever is going to fire the whole department, like threw a drink on him, and because he thought he was off. And
a drink.
Some people find it to be a drink.
It was a liquid.
It's a beverage to some.
Okay, it was Pete.
See what DC was up to over the holiday.
Look, New Year's resolution, don't kink shame me. So it was P, and then he got that on him. But then also the other guy, the kind guy, he was like, that wasn't Co, and B, that was the guy who I'm into. Why did you do that? And so we have kind of that going on. I don't know if that's going to be a way for people to secretly find out that, hey, the person who's playing Co or acting as Co is not really Co, and we still don't know who this person is. One of the things that did show in the last episode was like, okay, Co made this app, which is actually like a very helpful one for like farmers or something like that. And he just forgot that he made this app, but this app was actually for the good, and he kind of brushed that off. But then also Co showed a lot of caring towards Gun. He was like, oh, hey, I want to make sure you get home, I want to get into your stuff, and all of this kind of like heartfelt stuff that's happening with him towards Gun. So we see a little bit of that changing, and that little changing that you always have in these stories from one person who's really hard. And then you also peel back the layers and see that, okay, he's not that way, whatever, blase, blase, blase. But yeah, no, it'll be very interesting. That's all I really remember from the last episode. I know that with all the time away, maybe you've had to do extra research, Topher. What do you think about the story so far? Do you have any additional thinking about the last episode, or can you even remember what's going on?
I mean, I sat down today and I was like, okay, what was the episode? I remember piss. I remember plants. I remember swimming. I remember kisses. But then listening to DC talk, I'm like, oh yeah, all this other stuff did happen. Yes, this did happen. So yeah, I do remember there being this battle between Jira's head and his heart. Because like on paper, Peem is the one that is the good choice. Like, yes, he's the one that I can take home to mama. He's the one that is nice. He's got a job. He likes me. He treats me well enough. Yes, he makes sense. But the loins want what the loins want. And the loins are over here saying, hey, I know you don't like this guy on the mental, but you might like him on your face. So maybe we should explore that. And he's putting up a fight. He's like, no, I can't explore. Meanwhile, his bestie, Emmy, who we love, who is fabulous, is like, girl, maybe you explored a little bit. You're obviously attracted to him for some reason. So it's like, it's this internal conflict with him. But also, like you mentioned the last episode, we did get quite a bit of Ko's character getting softened and humanized a little bit. So we're not looking at him as just the bad multi-million-dollar president of the corporation who's out here to invest in AI and squash the little man. It's like, all right, now, we explored some of his issues with sleeping, and now we're seeing him soften up when it comes to Jira. And when, after Jira got covered in pee, before that happened, we had already made it clear that he usually doesn't like people in his car or dirty things in his car. But the second Jira got pee bombed, he's like, I don't care if you're dirty, get in my car. That's, that's a nonverbal cue that, okay, he is softening up towards this man. And then when he got dropped Jira at home, he waited until he got inside and he called him like, hey, did you make it inside safe? That's something that, I'll do it with my friends. Like, if I can't walk to your door, if you're leaving my house, text me when you get home. Text me when you get through the door. It's just, it's one of those not really nonverbal, but one of those sort of cues where it's like, okay, I'm showing that I care about you without saying the words I care about you. So we're softening them up probably for the audience, so the audience can digest those two being endgame. So we're starting that sort of little redemption arc. I don't know what's going to happen with Peem. I don't mind if Jira and Ko end up as endgame, as long as I get Peem in the mix sometime before that happens. So as long as I get some Peem and Jira, or some Peem and Ko, or some Peem, Jira and Ko, and Tall Twin, as long as I get some intermingling before we get to the end game, I will be happy with things. And yeah, nipples are still nippling. It was a very busy holiday season. There was Christmas, there was Hanukkah, there was Kwanzaa, there was Boxing Day, there was New Year's. There's all manner of things. I didn't celebrate any of them, but they happened.
This show is interesting. My brain is working very well. I think I'm just trying to understand the show a bit more, because Dew doesn't feel like a viable competitor for Jira's love. We don't really know what the attraction is based on. It's very shallow. It's very I really like this guy, but even Dew himself doesn't really know why. So I really need Peem to step a bit more character-wise. There's a bit more of a reason to root for him. Ko doing the bare minimum is whatever. I know we're meant to be oh wow, okay, he's actually a decent guy, but I'm sure it's just a little bit of guilt, and Jira's concerns about Ko might still be there. What I find kind of confusing right now is what kind of commentary the show is making, if it is making any commentary at all. The show is called Burnout Syndrome. It's kind of the premise of how Jira meets Dew, but I don't know if there's an analysis, but there's an interesting sort of tension where I think it plays on a human type of thought process in two archetypes. Do you go for the person who likes you and is non-problematic and is kind and is, or are you a bit more ambitious and are you going for the person who has a bit more status? And
not in 2026, I'm not.
I always think about Sex and the City with the Mr. Big and Aiden thing, and Aiden was just someone who got so well along with Carrie, and there were no problems. There was an episode dedicated to how like the relationship was so easy, and then there's Mr. Big who is a bit more of a chase. And the thing with these archetypes is the person who...
But Carrie was a horrible person. She was a horrible friend.
But she's the audience's stand-in. Like, everyone's a bit flawed. You don't have to identify with her, but...
she was a horrible friend.
But I'm just using that as an example just for the romance kind of stuff. But like, if someone chases you, you kind of feel like they're not offering like much. Or I don't know what the right words are, but like... It's kind of like, oh, okay, so I don't know, there's no chase. And if there's no chase, then it kind of signifies that you're not maximizing on the value of a partner you can get or something along those lines. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it's too easy with Dew or those kind of people. And then on the other hand, you've got someone who is a lot higher in certain ways in the different statuses. Like, so Ko is rich, but he's also unattainable. And so this temptation of being able to win over the unattainable and to sort of prove yourself and how that intertwines with love. And we kind of get some moments where Jiro is proving his worth through art and through the money and through his usefulness. And that's not something he had before. It's interesting how maybe some of the mentalities that lead to burning out contribute in the same way that we also process attraction and love. So that's what I've been thinking about.
Well, especially with the whole thing with writing and research and stuff like that, sometimes you have to go back over things and say, okay, you know what, that really doesn't fit. I remember I think it was the second episode in which there was Jiro had to do the face-to-face with the fashion guy. I tried to use Han's Burnout, and I was like, that doesn't really fit. But then also this one and this one, actually a better theory and production would be Arlene Hofstar, the Managed Heart. I
believe in you.
Right. The Managed Heart, in which he talks about how there's a transmutation of the emotional system. And actually, the emotional system, such as emotional work, feelings, rules, and social exchange, and surface acting and deep acting and all that kind of good stuff. Actually read the book, Managed Heart. She goes into it much better because what she does is like taking what Goffman did with his front stage, backstage, and side stage, and then takes that dramaturgical conceptualization even a step further with surface acting and deep acting, and then also social exchange and rewards, and noticing how that all of that is playing out. However, in the capitalist system and capitalist society, she specifically looked at stewardesses and bill collectors, and how emotion is now a part of it and what it does to us. And actually, Ko is not able to do that type of deep acting or anything like that, or surface acting. And so he got Jira to do it for him. And actually, him as a person on the line is, in effect, the feeling rules that are being put into place. It fits wonderfully into her theory and things like that, because she says that these feelings rules are coming from managers and what is expected of us in those job positions. So I just want to go back and kind of put it through this, in which Jira also may have felt, especially when we do it in deep acting and things like that. Also, one of the side things about deep acting is also we get a knowledge of ourselves. And so that's why also he was kind of feeling put out, really put out the first time that he did this with the fashion designer and things like that. And so it is very interesting for it. Hochschild, there you go. Arlene Hochschild's theory actually dovetails really well with this. And with all this, and with the transmutation of the emotional life, emotional system, you do get a type of I don't want to call it burnout because she doesn't use the word burnout, but a type of exhaustion because when you're doing deep acting, that is actual work. That is actual conscious mental work that you're doing. And so if you're kind of always going there, it can tire you. I won't say tire you out, but yeah. But also, it's also going to emotions in which it's not that you're really being fake, but you're getting to another place within you to present what is needed. Manage heart, really good. That's my additional homework for the week. But other than that,
มาทรงเนี้ยระวังไว้เหอะมึงสักวันนะจะได้กัน
Oh yeah, that was the underwater kissing or breath of life.
นี่น่าจะเป็นครั้งแรกเลยมั้งที่เขาเรียกว่าแห้วอ่ะคงทำไงอ่ะมึงก็แค่ต้องเอาเขามาให้ได้วะคุณบอกมานะว่าคุณเป็นใครอ่ะที่ผมต้องโดนจ้องทำร้ายต่อไปเรื่อยๆเลยเหรอโทรมาเนี่ยเป็นอะไรนักหนาเป็นห่วงโอ๊ยไม่คำคืนที่แสงไฟนั้นค่อยๆดับไปข้างๆฉัน
well, Co does exist because he's not Tyler Durden. He exists.
Maybe.
You know who doesn't exist, baby? The bartender. I still haven't seen him.
Have we seen him interact with anyone besides those two people? Have we seen anyone drink a drink? No, we've seen someone drink it.
Right?
They could have made it themselves.
The automat back there, just put the. Not a single person back there, just.
One cartoon bean.
It's a different room, but it's the same one.
Hi, my friend who has access to my room.
The besties.
มึงเรียกกูมามีอะไรวะ
Oh, he invited him
มี
over.
เรื่องให้งานรับรางวัลนิดหน่อย
เกิดอะไรขึ้น
ก็โดนบาเยี่ยวอ่ะ
ฮะ แล้ว
You don't recognize our own employee, damn.
กูไม่เป็นไรเลย แต่กูอยากให้มึงเคลียร์ทุกอย่างที่อยู่ในโซเชียลทั้งหมด
That's impossible.
เมื่อไหร่อะไรแบบนี้
Not
จบ
for Peen.
Okay.
กูก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่ะแต่มึงเตรียมใจเจอเรื่องหนักกว่านี้ไว้ได้เลย
มึงนี่ก็แปลกเลยนะกลัวส้นตีน แต่ทั้งงาน ทั้งแหล่งเงินมึงอะก็โคตรล่อส้นตีนเลย มึงรู้ปะเนี่ย
แต่ว่าถ้ากูจะตาย หรือว่าโดนอุ้มไปฆ่าเนี่ยกูขอสั่งเสียมึงไว้ก่อนเลยแล้วกันบ๊ายบาย
But now you're putting Jira in danger.
กูฝากมึงลบด้วยนะ เดี๋ยวคนอื่นจะเข้าใจผิดว่ามันเป็นกู แล้วมันจะซวยไปกันใหญ่
Oh, that was a preview.
I mean, thankfully, only like 300 some people saw it, so it shouldn't be that hard.
Whatever. If it's on TikTok, I got a remix. I got the dance.
ฮัลโหลมึง
ฮัลโหล กูเห็นคลิปแล้วนะ มึงเป็นไงบ้างอะ
วันนี้โคตรเฮี้ยเลยอ่ะ นี่มึงพอจะว่างไหมอ่ะมาเจอกันที่เบิร์นเอาเลยดิ
เชี่ยตอนนี้งานกูยังยุ่งอยู่เลยอะน่าจะประมาณอีกชั่วโมงหนึ่งอะ
Just now it's wiped off the internet. Wow.
งั้น
I told you he's good.
รีบตามมานะ
โอเคได้ได้
If they just put that as a screensaver, how many would you count?
Oh my.
It's over.
I don't know.
สวัสดีครับ มาดึกนะครับ วันนี้โคตรแย่เลยอะพี่ช่วยดมกลิ่นตัวผมใกล้ๆหน่อยได้ปะผมไม่เข้าใจเลยอะเข้ามาดมหน่อย ได้กลิ่นอะไรปะเมนเนาะก็พอจะรู้นะครับว่าเพิ่งอาบน้ำมา
Oh, you smell delicious. What do you want, little twink? My God.
ฉี่ปะ
Oh, he didn't wash it all off.
พี่รู้ได้
No, he just saw the video. That's what it is.
กลิ่นมันใช้ขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ ก็พี่เคยโดนมาแล้ว
You've been there?
คือตอนสมัยมัธยมนะ มีแปรตัวอักษรฟุตบอล พอบอลแข่งกันเดือดๆก็ปาขี้ไป
Again, I tell you, there's nothing gayer than. Oh, okay, they threw it.
ล้าง
So there's nothing gayer than straight men in sports, but.
เราต้อง
Why would people do that? What the fuck? Oh my gosh.
Are you okay?
You could just.
Oh, is this like
what?
vodka?
You could go hard.
Baby, in your eye. Vodka. Girl, just get better shampoo.
Right? Or they always say repeat. Always repeat.
Yes. Like, did you even lather?
นี่คุณมาที่นี่ได้ไงอะแอบแท็กโทรศัพท์ผมเหรอ
ก็ตามที่เซ็นสัญญา เข้าไปคุยกับผมในร้านก่อน
Yes, as specified in the contract. Yeah. What is this?
Aw. Okay, I forgive you.
Wow. That's all it takes.
ให้เพื่อ
ชอบไหม
ที่จะมางอดอกกุหลาบสิ้นคิดได้แค่นี้เองเหรอ
ก็เห็น
I
มันอยู่
mean,
ในรูป
it's an effort.
นั่นมันทิวลิปเนาะ
Damn.
Okay, I'm not a florist. I'm sorry. God.
Wow. My drawing wasn't clear enough, was it?
เอาเป็นว่า
Maybe if you're a better artist.
ให้คุณแล้วกัน คุณจะเอาไปทำอะไรก็แล้วแต่คุณเลยอะแต่ว่าคืนนี้คุณต้องไปนอนกับผมนะ
But I still
นี่ยังไม่น่ามาข
smell.
ออีก
ถ้าคุณไม่ไปด้วย ผมนอนไม่หลับแน่ๆเพราะว่าน่าจะเป็นห่วงคุณ
นี่โอ๊ยไม่ต้องมาเป็นห่วงผมหรอกไปอยู่ใกล้คุณน่าเป็นห่วงมากกว่าอีก
ยังไม่หายโกรธอีกเหรอ
It's the same day. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. There's
How
no
often did you
emotional
guess?
intelligence whatsoever.
ผมจะให้โอกาสคุณแค่วันนี้เท่านั้นนะ คุณจะดุ
Give me a
จะด่า
chance.
ผมจะบ่นผมอะไรก็ได้ คุณระบายออกมาให้หมดเลย แล้วผมจะไม่โกรธคุณ
ระบายอะไรก็ได้หรอ
มันเป็นวิธีการบำบัดของคนที่นี่ไม่ใช่หรอไง
คุณแน่ใจนะว่าจะยอมรับได้
I embellished that photograph. It's not to life.
ที่ผมไม่ปวดฉี่
หายโกรธแล้วใช่ไหม
ไม่ แล้วผมก็จะไม่กลับไปหาคุณด้วย
But I let you throw it at me. That was. Man.
Are we still meeting Dew? Like, what happened to it?
I should like this. I always like the.
Oh, did he come anyways? And we forgot about him.
Support.
สวัสดีครับ ไวน์แดงครับ ผมเห็นคุณโดนสาดใส่หมด ผมก็เลยอยากให้ชิมดูบ้าง มันเป็นวันที่มากนะครับ
ขอบคุณนะครับ
I mean, it wasn't red wine on his face because that is a
น่าจะ
white
เป็น
shirt.
ได้ครับ
ใช่ครับ
Oh,
แต่ว่า
well,
คุณ
maybe.
อยากระบายไหมฮะ ไหนๆคุณก็มาเบิร์นเอาท์บาร์อยู่แล้ว
Really? But you're close then. Why do you want to work overtime? After hours?
คืนนี้ผม
Because he's a figment of our imagination. He doesn't
Right?
ขึ้นไปทำงานผมว่าผมเนี่ยเป็นคนวางแผนรัดกุมไว้หมดทุกอย่างแล้วนะครับ แต่ผมก็พาเขามาซวยอยู่ดี แล้วผมก็เสียใจด้วยที่คืนนี้เขาไม่ได้กลับบ้านพร้อมผม ไม่รู้ดิ พอเขาไม่ได้อยู่ในสายตาผมเนี่ย อะไรมันก็อาจจะเกิดขึ้นก็ได้อะโอ้ยผมไม่ชอบตัวเองตอนนี้เลยอะขอโทษนะครับ งงไหม
งงครับ แต่ผมก็พอจะเข้าใจนะครับ ทุกคนที่มาที่นี่ก็มีปัญหาสารพัดสมมากผู้ชายนะ พอรู้ว่าตัวเองทำอะไรผิด ก็มักจะปล่อยผ่านและไปทำดีกับเขาครั้งหน้า อารมณ์แบบตีมึงแต่ผมว่านะ ดูโซไม่น่าได้ผลหรอกครับ คุณนะต้องยอมไปหมอบหน้าเขา แล้วคุณก็ไปอธิบายกับเขาเหมือนกับอธิบายกับผมนี่แหละ ผมว่านะร้อยทั้งร้อยใจอ่อนแน่นอนครับ
Oh. That's the 4 minutes left. Or maybe they're just commenting. Oh.
It's not my win! Oh!
เฮ้ยมึงจะข้ออะไรนักหนาวะฮะ
So you didn't go to the
บ้าน
bar?
นี่ก็ตี 5แล้วมึงกลับดึก
5? Oh my
กู
god.
ไล่ลบคลิปที่มึงก่ออยู่ไง กูพลิกหาทั้งอินเทอร์เน็ตไอ้สัตว์ มึงรู้ไหมว่ากูใช้เวลานานเท่าไหร่กว่าจะเอ็มพอยซอฟต์แวร์ที่จะบล็อกซ้อนแม่งในทั้งหมดอะหลังจากนี้กูต้องตามมอนิเตอร์ดูอีก
อ๋อเหรอ ขอโทษทีนะ ไอ้เชี่ยแม่งก็สมควรโดนแล้วปะวะ ฮะ แม่งจะเล่นเด้งคนออกแบบนั้นอ่ะ กูบอกให้นะ แม่งแค่นี้แม่งน้อยไปเลย
ไอ้สัตว์ กูไปคุยมาให้แล้ว กูกับไอ้กอบพยายามจะคัดคอร์สอื่นออกอยู่ แต่มันยังไม่ไฟนอลไลน์ไง กูเลยยังไม่ได้บอกมึง
เอ้าแล้วทำไมมึงไม่รีบบอกกูวะ
Because it's not finalized. I just told you.
คนที่มึงไปพาเยี่ยว ไม่ใช่ก่อด้วย คนคุยกูเขาทำงานเป็นตัวแทนในก่อ
Wow, this is all very confusing.
ชิบหายละเฮ้ยมึง กูขอโทรไปขอโทษคนคุยมึงหน่อยได้ปะ
ไอ้สัตว์แล้วนี่ตี 5แล้วมึงกลับไปนอนไปสัตว์มาสักทีดิ
ไอ้เชี่ยแต่กูจะโอ้ยนี่แม่ง
So is that like one apartment or is it like? Okay.
They're the roomies.
Oh, they're roommates.
ฮะโอ้โห สัญชาตญาณการเอาตัวรอดของพวกมึงเนี่ย สูงมากเลยนะเนี่ย
I
ต่อไปนี้
love
นะ
his balcony.
นานๆทีเนี่ย
All those
กูจะ
flowers.
รดน้ำพวกมึง แล้วก็ออกดอกมาแบบนี้อีกนะ ฮัลโหล
ฮัลโหล เป็นไงบ้างอะกูขอโทษนะที่เมื่อคืนไม่ได้ไปหา
ไม่เป็นไรเลย กูโอเคแล้ว
งั้นวันนี้อยากให้ไปหาปะเดี๋ยวซื้ออะไรเข้าไปให้กิน
เฮ้ย ไม่เป็นไร กูกินข้าวแล้วอะกูกะว่าจะ
Who cares about the food? What the fuck?
What about the rest of the day? Are you gonna eat it a second time?
ได้ เดี๋ยวกูว่าเสร็จเนี่ย จะรีบเอาไปให้มึงดูเลย
โอเค เจอกัน
He was about to touch your butt. And we don't remember that. Why aren't we following up on that?
รีบวางทำไมอ่ะยังไม่ได้ขอโทษเลย
It's like I'll bring food. He's like, I saw a picture of food 2 days ago. I'm okay.
เรื่องกูครั้งสำคัญกว่าเรื่องมึงเอาไว้ทีหลังเลย
เอาไว้ทีหลังเหรอโอ้โหทีอุ๊ย
Oh, afternoon.
เวนเรื่องกูนี่ก็ไม่ยอมเคลียร์
Is today a work day? Is that why we got it? What's going on?
ทำไมมึงยอมง่ายขนาดนี้วะมึงไม่ตื้อเลยอ่ะ
เอ้าเกิดเขารำคาญกูขึ้นมาทำไง
เอ้ามึงคิดอย่างนี้ได้ไงเนี่ยความแบดบอยของมึงหายไปไหนหมดมึงรีบไปหาเขาเลยมึงลองคิดตามกูดูนะถ้าเกิดมีไอ้หาที่ไหนเนี่ยมาปาเยี่ยวใส่เนี่ยแล้วมีคนมาดูแลถึงที่เนี่ยเป็นใครก็ต้องรู้สึกดีป่ะวะ
Yes.
เดี๋ยวจังหวะเนี่ยมันก็ได้เอง
Well, I mean, he's no longer washed in the piss.
Not some random guy's piss. Like very angular face. What?
โทรมามีอะไร คุณดีขึ้นหรือยัง
ยัง
หลังจากนั้นมีคนตามคุณไปไหม
มีคนเนี่ยโทรจิกอยู่ได้ เป็นไก่เหรอ
ผมก็แค่ห่วงความปลอดภัยของคุณ เอางี้ ถ้าคุณยังไม่ดีขึ้น มานอนกับผมไหม เดี๋ยวผมส่งรถไปรับ
ไม่ไป แล้วก็ไม่ต้องโทรมากวนด้วยนะ คนจะพักผ่อน
Do whatever you want. No one cares about you. I love that shirt.
Okay. No flowers? No flowers?
Not yet. Give it time.
You don't bring me flowers.
No penis? I guess you can't
Give
reveal.
it time.
You don't bring me. No, I'm just kidding.
เฮ้ย นี่มาได้ เฮ้ย ใครบอกให้เข้า ออกมาเดี๋ยวนี้ คุณออกมา คุณ
Okay.
I sleep
เดี๋ยว
now.
คุณใจเย็นๆก่อนนะ ผมเห็นคุณปลอดภัยแบบเนี้ย ผมก็วางใจแล้วล่ะ แต่ว่าเมื่อคืนผมนอนไม่หลับ ง่วงชิบหายเลย คุณจะให้ผมขับรถกลับตอนนี้จริงดิ
ขามายังมาได้ ขากลับคุณก็กลับได้ดิ
แต่ว่าตอนนี้ผมไม่ไหว
Sounds like a you problem.
ผมขอนั่งสักแป๊บหนึ่งนะ ถ้าเดี๋ยวผมไหวเนี่ย เดี๋ยวผมกลับเอง
เฮ้ย ไม่รู้จะนอนตรงนี้ได้ไง
You can sleep on the floor. I got a couch outside. You can sleep out there.
น่ารำคาญ
Close the door.
Oh, damn. You have like 10 roses. Why did I give you what?
No, you go sleep. You go sleep on the bed.
I'm not
Not
to the
stay away from my flowers. They're important to me.
ไหนบอกว่าไม่ชอบกุหลาบทำไมปลูกเต็มเลย ไม่ได้ชอบที่สุด แต่อยู่ดีมันก็ออกดอกเยอะมาก
แล้วรูปที่คุณวาดผมวันก่อนเนี่ยเสร็จหรือยัง
เสร็จแล้ว
Oh.
Another cartoon thing.
I gotta agree with you. I don't like roses either.
Oh, another peen.
ตอนที่คุณนอนอยู่บนกองผ้า ผมแค่รู้สึกว่า คุณก็เป็นคนหนึ่ง ที่ไม่ได้มีพิษภัยอะไร ผมลืมไปซะหมด
A harmless little
เป็
man.
นใครฐานะยังไง ร่ำรวยแค่ไหน ตอนนั้นคุณก็เป็นแค่คุณ เฮ้ย ถึงกับร้องไห้เลยเหรอ
แล้วเนี่ย
ตอนแรกเนี่ย ผมกะว่าจะวาดคุณนอนเฉยๆ แต่พอคุณถามว่าเรื่องราวเป็นยังไงต่อ ผมก็เลยวาดเทวดา ที่กำลังบินมาโฉบมาห่มผ้าให้กับคุณ แล้วก็จุ่มผิดคุณ
I see no blanket to tuck him in.
เทวดา
But
นี่คุณ
okay.
นี่คุณอยากจูบผมตอนหลับขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
นี่ผมว่าตอนคุณตายเนาะใครอยากจะจบคนตายครับ
นี่คุณแช่งให้ผมตายกี่รอบแล้วเนี่ย
ไม่ได้
I mean,
แต่ว่า
some people
ภาพเนี่ยได้มาจากภาพที่มีชื่อว่า
that's why a lot of the
เป็น
morticians
ของจิตรกรฝรั่ง
are female.
ในยุคศตวรรษ
But
ที่
we're not going to get into that. Why that is.
คุณจะขายภาพนี้ให้ผมเท่าไหร่อะราคาเท่าเดิมได้ไหม
Yes.
ขอเพิ่มเป็น2 เท่า เพราะว่า2 คน
Oh wow, double it.
จะเอาไม่เอา
ก็ได้
Feet for Sean.
I'm doubling the price because you cried when you look at it. It made you
นี่จะ
feel
นอนอีกแล้วเหร
something.
อ
You said I could sleep. I think.
คุณชอบบ้า
That's
ตอ
the
น
way
ผม
I
นอน
took
ไม่
it.
ใช่เหรอวายผมหน่อยสิ
ไม่ว่า วันนี้มันเป็นวันพักผ่อน
งั้น ผมขอนอนตรงนี้แล้วกัน
ลุกขึ้นมาเดี๋ยวนี้เลยนะ คุณ
You got your shoes on too, girl.
You know what? He would have. I would have pushed him off the
นี่
balcony.
คุณแกล้งใช่ไหม
You're not gonna have your feet. You get on my couch. Who are you, Rick James?
ตื่น
Girl, that sleep is deep.
อีเหี้ยหลับจริงเหรอวะ
Now you want to draw him.
Oh.
No flowers. What are you doing? What are you trying to say, flowers?
The flowers have a plan. They said this is the only man who appreciates roses, so we're
You know
gonna
what? That's why they're devious in deception. Deceptive. Roses are horrible. Look at them. They're pointing you towards him.
One of these days we'll finish the drawing of Peen.
No, he's not. He's like,
Oh, damn him. Get in on it. And this is where he leaves.
Where's the door open?
Oh, good question. That's a lot of rose petals.
เฮ้ยมึงมาได้ไงอ่ะ
กูแค่เป็นห่วงมึงอะกูเลยมา
I'm okay.
แต่ไม่คิดว่ามึงจะยุ่งอยู่อะ
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's my day off.
เดี๋ยว
Wow.
And it's
กู
my
ขออ
house.
ธิบายก่อน หยุด
why is it like the door is like wide open? Like not even like he like opened it. Like
Oh, he's so little. I love it.
มีอะไรจะพูดมา
คือวันเนี้ยนะ กูอยากพักจริง ๆ แล้วจู่ๆไอ้กล่องมันก็มา กูปฏิเสธมันไม่ได้อ่ะ
งั้นก็ไม่มีอะไรนี่
นี่ ถ้าไม่มีอะไร มึงจะเดินออกไปแบบนี้ทำไมอ่ะ มีอะไรก็พูดกันตรงๆดิ
Yeah, come be part of the drawing.
ฟังกูนะ ตอนนี้ในหัวกูอะไม่งมีหลายคำถามสัส
Uh-huh.
ๆและคำถามที่แม่งใหญ่ที่สุดก็คือมึงกับแม่งอะไม่มีอะไรกันใช่ปะ
Yeah, no, you
Maybe.
no.
มันเป็นแค่เรื่องงาน ที่มึง หัวเสียเดินมาแบบเนี้ย
Turn around and walk away.
เป็นเพราะมึงเห็นกูหรอ
กูแล้วมึงโอเคปะล่ะ
โอเคดิชอบให้มีคนห่วง
See?
เสาร์นี้มึง
So
ว่าง
you
ไหม
want to come up and let me draw you?
กูอยากชวนมึงไป
My French girls?
แกลเลอรี่เพื่อนกูอะแล้วกูก็อยากวาดรูปให้มึง
Naked?
แล้วไอ้แบบเนี้ยเรียกว่าไปเดทปะ
ใช่
It's like a date.
I mean,
make
it is
it
a
lucky
date in
after.
my calendar.
All of a sudden you're the hero of my story. I celebrate the love and all this to me glory. I still remember the way this whole thing started.
เสื้อลายเนื้อวายอะกูมาเพ้นท์เครื่องให้ เสร็จตั้งนานแหละหวังว่ามึงจะชอบมัน
Then I get so
งั้นเดี๋ยวกูไปส่ง
collision on my way.
Oh,
I cut a corner.
that's a second kiss.
He had to get up on his tippy toes and everything.
That's the second kiss they done. Why are they in game?
คุณเดี๋ยว
I know.
ผมยังว่ามั่วอยู่เลยอ่ะ
แล้วคุณไปไหนมา
ผม
Outside
ไป
the
ยืด
front
เส้น
door.
ยืดสายมา วันนี้แทนที่จะได้พัก ต้องมานั่งวาดรูปคุณแทนเนี่ย
ก็ดีแล้ว ผมชอบห้องคุณนะ หลับสบายดีอะ
Don't get used to it.
เนี่ยพอ
No, no,
ผม
no,
ได้
it's
นอน
not.
เนี่ย ผมก็ได้สติขึ้นมา
No.
ผมขอโทษนะ ผมอาจจะวิตกกังวลไปหน่อย หวังว่าคุณจะให้อภัยผม ไว้วันหลังผมมาหาคุณบ่อยๆดีกว่า
What?
ขอร้องแหละ ถ้าคุณมาอีกเนี่ย ผมจะย้ายออก
โอเค ผมไม่กลัว
That's me.
ผมได้นอนแล้ว
There's a reason you don't know where I live.
แค่เนี่ยแฮปปี้แล้ว
แฮปปี้ก็แฮปปี้ค่ะ
You gonna take your painting with you? No? Okay. Okay, you did.
He hasn't. He went back.
Having his hand when he. Okay.
No, but he forgot it and came back.
Okay.
And he was like, I told you don't come back here. And he was like, I forgot to bring it. And then he was like, oh, okay. So it happened off screen.
Man, what is this pointy tooth sheet? What? Are we gonna get this framed? Oh, don't put a glass on it.
Well, he's got to unfurl it.
But why is he undressing? Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Because he's got to
at home.
unfurl it.
He's at home.
Also, he at home.
Right.
You know, this man don't like clothes.
Right? So I got the whole penthouse.
Who's here? Oh. Okay.
Romeo
Cupid.
and Juliet.
Yes. Run free.
You Drew Barrymore and Ever After. Yes. Victoria's Secret.
A little
Come on, Wind in the
cherub,
Wings.
bro. That's he went from being like a little Cupid to being a little incubus.
From being Cupid to being Vixen real quick. Merry Christmas.
Wow.
I love the music.
I'm saying.
That is like, I don't know, it's not, I don't want to say Mochiba, but like, it's very, just that music, the earlier one, I was like,
Yep.
We're really gonna wear this? Okay. Sure.
Yes, because his boyfriend gave it to him.
Right.
เฮ้ยเสื้อเฮียอะไรวะเนี่ย
เสื้อเหลือวายไง
Is it why I say shirt?
กูถามจริงนะมันสวยเหรอวะ
Yeah. Because I'm getting some. Are you getting some?
มันคือศิลปะเว้ยอีกอย่างเขาตั้งใจทำให้กู
It's like a
Mayday, huh?
parent wearing a macaroni
ไปรอ
necklace.
เยี่ยมในห้องแล้วกัน
มันคอใครก่อนวะ
อืม
คือกูอยากลาออกว่ะ
You don't got to resign. You're going to get fired.
มึงช่วยทำแบบเป็นไล่กูออกนี้ได้ปะกูจะได้เงินชดเชยอ่ะ
Oh, so we were scamming the company?
กูรู้สึกขยาดกับไอ้คำพูดก่อนมันนะที่มันพูดในงานเรื่อง AI อ่ะว่าจะมีคนตกงานไปอีกหมื่นๆเลยนะเว้ย
ถึงไอ้ก่อไม่ทำอ่ะ คนอื่นก็ทำอยู่ดี
โอ้โหปกป้องมาซะขนาดเนี้ยกูว่านะมึงเป็นสต็อกโฮล์มซินโดรมชัวร์
คืออะไร
ดิโอ้โหชอบจังนะไอคนที่ชอบกดขี่มึงเนี่ยแหมข้างเซฟโซนจนหงอขนาดเนี้ย
สัตว์กูไม่ได้ข้างเซฟโซน
ก็แล้วแต่มึงแล้วกัน
แต่นี่กูถามจริงนะ มึงจะรอดจริงๆใช่ไหม
โหกูรอดดีวะเพื่อน เดี๋ยวกูเนี่ยจะไปสูตรให้มึงเห็นทั้งสองตาเลยเว้ยว่าชีวิตเนี่ยมันยังมีหนทางอื่นอีกมากเว้ยเผื่อมึงเองเนี่ยจะนิพพานลาออกตาย
They said that in Jurassic Park. Life finds a way.
We saw how that worked out.
วันนี้ไม่มีอะไรมาก เดี๋ยวแผนก R&D จะเข้าไปหามึงอาทิตย์หน้า โอเค
เสื้อเหลือเฮียเนี่ย
มึงไม่ชอบเหรอ แฟชั่นนะเว้ย เสื้อเหลือวายไง
แฟชั่นเฮียอะไรของมึง
Is this the date? Oh, it's the same date. Okay.
I actually like it. It's not a bad shirt.
โอ้โห วันนี้แต่งตัวหล่อเป็นพิเศษ
I didn't think you would actually wear it.
ชอบไหมเสื้อ
ก็ ไม่มีจุดไหนที่จะไม่ชอบ
งั้น เดี๋ยววันนี้กูพามึงเที่ยวเอง
อือฮึเอากระเป๋ามาดิ เดี๋ยวถือให้
Oh,
Gentleman.
wow.
แล้วมือมึงอะยังว่างอยู่ปะ
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
yes. This is,
damn.
I'm just writing this down for my own personal notes. Yeah, I got 2 sets of notes. Your hand looks heavy. Let me carry it. Oh.
Hey, why, hey, put the,
เป็นไง
why did we let
ควา
go?
มจริงอะกูชอบงานของเขาอยู่แล้วนะ กูชอบที่เขาใช้ดอกไม้ แทนความหลากหลายของผู้คนในสังคมอะแต่อย่างรูปนี้ใช่ปะตอนกูดูอะกูนึกถึงบ้านเก่ากูสมัยเด็กๆเลย เหมือนกูกำลังดูของที่เก็บเรื่องราวมากมายเอาไว้
แหม รู้เยอะนะเนี่ย
Okay,
การบ้าน
artist.
มาหรือเปล่า
Did he?
กูชอบงานศิลปะอยู่แล้ว
Do you?
มึงดูนี่ดิ
What are we looking at? Oh,
Don't question it. Just let it happen.
กูไปสักมาด้วย ให้ทายว่างานสไตล์ไหน
มิโล
ถูก ค
Oh.
วามจริงอ่ะ กูสักที่อื่นมาด้วยนะ
Tell me.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm listening.
Ooh,
Yes, I do.
ooh.
Is it the Pinocchio tattoo?
มันต้องดูในที่หลับตาคน
ไงมึง
เอ้า
Oh, hey, what were you? I love you,
Masi.
but we're not around right now.
นี่คุณพิมพ์ใช่ไหมคะ
ครับ
นี่อิง จะเรียกว่าเป็นผู้จัดการกูเลยก็ได้ครับ
Okay,
เพราะว่า
lace
จัดการ
tank
ทุกอย่าง
top
ให้กู แล้วก็เป็นคนคิวเด็กงานนี้ด้วย
อิงนะคะ ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักค่ะ จริงๆงานคิวเลตเป็นแค่แพชชั่นนะคะหลักๆอิงทำแคสติ้งคุณพิมพ์สนใจส่งโปรไฟล์ไหมคะอิงว่าน่าจะมีงานเหมาะๆเยอะเลย
ไม่แล้วครับเพราะว่าอย่าง
I'm an engineer
ไม่ได้หรอกแต่ผมมีเพื่อนที่สนใจงานแคสติ้งอยู่นะ
หรอคะเขาลุกเป็นยังไงอะคะ
ก็รอผมอีก
หล่อกว่านี้อีกเหรอคะดีเลยค่ะงั้นอิงรบกวนขอคอนแท
Look
ค
with his friend.
ได้ครับ
Hey, excuse me. Hey. I'm on a date. I'm trying to see the good tattoos and stuff like that. Could you go?
คุณพิมพ์เชิญดูรูปก่อนได้เลยนะคะ ขอไปคุยกับเพื่อนแป๊บนึง
นี่ครับ
ขอบคุณนะคะ
นี่ไอ้สัตว์เรียกกูออกมาทำไมเนี่ย
มึงจะวาดรูปเขาใช่ไหม ไปโต๊ะหลังร้านไหมมึง กูว่าเงียบดีเป็นส่วนตัวด้วย แสงกำลังสวยเลย
โอ้ยกูยังนึกไม่ออกเลยว่าจะวาดรูปเขายังไงอ่ะก็เลยพาเดินดูรูปเนี่ย
แต่เขาหล่อนะมึง สเปคมึงเลยนี่
Oh.
อย่ามาสู่รู้
จริงๆงานดีขนาดเนี้ย กูว่ามึงไม่ได้เอาเขามาเป็นแค่มิวส์ใช่ปะมึงอยากดูเขาแก้ผ้ามากกว่าค่ะ
Yes, that's why I was trying to paint him, and you keep interrupting.
It's stained. He's got his own wine-stained shirt now.
คุณก่อครับเกรงว่าเราจะซักคราบไวน์ได้เท่านี้ครับ
Damn, do your job better. No, that is hard.
ไม่เป็นไรครับ
Do these count as new nipples or?
I was sitting here trying to figure out. I haven't decided
โอ
yet.
เค เดี๋ยวมึงจินตนาการนะว่ากูไม่ได้อยู่ตรงนี้ แล้วก็
Also, because he has a lace top
ทำตัวไม่ผิด
on.
เลย
แต่
Have we had a peekaboo nipple?
No, I haven't seen
I,
one.
ก็จินตนาการไง
I'm just asking.
I mean, if I see one, I'll count it.
Okay. I love zippos.
I love zippers.
However, that's a really unrealistic because if he's a smoker, it takes him about like 3 to 4 minutes looking for a light. Smokers can never find their light.
บอกแล้วไงคิดว่ากูไม่อยู่ตรงนี้
โอเค โอเค
I hope this is going to be faster. This cigarette only takes about 10 minutes.
Go through 4 packs just to get this drawing done.
You know, lung cancer ward for
But my boyfriend painted a really pretty picture.
Yeah, he's into iron lung.
ทำอะไรอ่ะ
Aw, this guy is so smooth.
I know. It's too bad it's not going to work out.
I know.
ไม่มึง
ใช้มุกนี้บ่อยปะเนี่ย
เปล่าแค่คิดว่ามันน่าจะสวยดีอะถ้ามึงอยู่กับดอกไม้
Aw.
You moving all the time. I try to draw
ม
you.
องได้แล้ว
โอเค
จะวา
รู้
ด
แล้ว
ต่อ
I
Why are we putting hooks and curves where they don't exist?
It's art. It's art.
He's not inspired.
ไม่ว่า
Poor baby.
กูแค่คิดว่า กูมีความสุขมากกว่า เวลากูคุยกับมึง มากกว่าวาดรูปอะ
I find you uninspirational.
คุยกันก็ได้
Oh
ก็
well.
ไม่รีบเอารูปจากมึงอยู่แล้ว
งั้น พอแค่นี้เนาะ
What?
ทำอะไรต่อดีอะ
เข้ามาหน่อยดิเส้นเนี้ย มันบอกสถานการณ์ตอนนี้มึงนะ
ยังไงอะ
มันบอกว่า ถ้าเกิดว่าตอนนี้ที่นี่มึงวาดรูปกูไม่ได้อะลองเปลี่ยนไปวาดที่ห้องมึงไหม
Oh.
I mean,
Your shirt
you
smells like
insist.
grapes. That is not lined up in any parkings.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not even at the same angles at the other cars. It's okay.
สวัสดีครับคุณวายแดง เบอร์นเอามาเหรอครับ ให้ผมจับคู่ให้ไหมครับ
ไม่เป็นไร
Does he really belong in the burnout bar, but he causes the burnout of everybody in there?
นี่ครับ Hidden Agenda เครื่องดื่มสำหรับคนมีในแอบแฝง
You think that's me? You think that's me? What?
ผมชักจะชอบบาร์นี้แล้วนะครับ แล้วเพื่อนๆผมเข้ามากันบ่อยไหม
คุณจิระนั่นเหรอครับ ก็เพิ่งเริ่มมานะครับผม
แล้วพีมล่ะครับ
นี่เดินขึ้น3 ชั้นทุกวันอะไม่เหนื่อยอะ
Or how do you think I keep this slutty waistline? I get my
ถ้าเหนื่อย
steps
ก็ไม่
in.
ต้องอยู่ก็ได้นะย้ายมาอยู่กับกูดิ
That someone else is living with you.
What? Move in with me.
Girl, I just met you at a bar.
เหนื่อยอะเข้าห้องไม่ไหว
You can't go what? You can't go inside because you're too tired.
He's tired.
He said, I need someone to carry me.
Oh, like when you fall asleep in the car and then your parents.
Oh.
Mhm. He said, Daddy, carry me, please. But also close the door.
Yes, we have to close the door.
Please. For the love of God, someone close the door.
Are they on the top floor, so it doesn't matter? Okay, it does matter.
It matters to me. Thank you.
D&D. D&D. Put it in
I'm
D&D.
saying, vibrate, do not disturb. Yes, do it now.
Oh, no, not again.
That's, again, he will need you after you're done.
มันใช้เวลาไหมอะ
Oh,
ต้องสนใจ
oh, we've learned our lesson.
Hey, girl, you already let him interrupt once.
I would have already taken. I would have.
Oh, no. Now
เลิ
you.
กสนใจเถอะ
Don't.
แต่กูไม่เคยไม่รับมันเลยนะ
Don't.
มันอาจจะมี
This is the first
Turn
time
it
for
off.
everything.
Turn it off. It's not important. You know it's important.
ก็ลองดูไหมอะทุกอย่างมีครั้งแรกเสมอ
Girl, you want to taste this kitty cat? I'm gonna need you to hang up that phone.
We want to see your other tattoo.
Who is it?
งั้นกูขอเก็บไว้แล้วกันนะ
Is it a Monet? A Renoir? Who just sold a tattoo?
This is suspicious. Two people are not answering my calls.
Try third person.
Yeah.
Then if a third person doesn't answer, it's you.
Your phone is malfunctioning.
Here we go with the third tattoo.
Nipple.
Okay, here we go.
Look, see, Cole's gonna walk in.
Oh no, he better not.
Cole can't sleep.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, but he better make it a we problem.
Out. Out.
About to flip a fucking table. Rude! It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna
เมื่อ
happen.
คืนน่ะกูอยากรู้จักมึงให้ลึกซึ้งมากกว่านี้
แล้วเรายังรู้จักกันไม่มากพอ
กูว่ามึงพยายามมากเกินไปเปล่าวะ
นี่ผมต้องรับบทตัวร้ายถึงเมื่อไหร่อะมันเหนื่อยนะเว้ย
รับปากแล้วไม่ใช่เหรอว่าจะทำทุกอย่าง
อย่างมึงอะนะ ต้องของเลวซาม ต่ำช้า แบดชั่วๆ แบบไอ้ก่ออะใช่เลย
นี่นอน
You would just tell me the other one was my type. Make up your mind.
Oh,
How many types you think I got?
That was Burnout Syndrome, episode 5. We're going up to 10, so we're 10 episodes, right? So we're halfway there. We just crossed the halfway point. And in this episode, we actually have a couple of things happening right now. Ko is really, all of a sudden he has this like Pinocchio, I want to be a real boy. Can't access to my feelings. Why is he so upset? I let him do this? Why is he upset? I don't understand. And he's like trying to figure out be human. Almost like, and this is like a nerd reference, it's kind of like Data in Star Trek The Next Generation, trying to figure out the human parts and then all this other kind of stuff. Nerd life for life. Anyway, but he's doing that, and then he finally gets back in with Jira, and he's starting to access his feelings and things like that. But then Jira is like, get away, go away. I don't want you here. I don't want you here. Go away. Let me draw you. It's like he's pushing him away. And then he's like, okay, I have to draw you like one of my French girls. And Mother Nature was working against him, had all of the petals just coming off, and they had bloomed at the right time. And it was just like, oh. And even when he was in the midst of that, Pim came up and he was like, hey, I guess I'm stopping something right now, whatever. But Jiro is still like, no. I want you. I still want you. And then goes out a date, gives him a nice wine stud colored, messed up shirt and stuff like that, goes on a date. And then he tries to paint him the same way he's like doing everything possible not to be in with Ko and just I want you to work. He's trying to fit like a square peg in a round hole. And he's just like, and he's trying to draw him. And he's like,
that was the draw. I guess that was that.
He's like, this is not, it's not. And then even with that, even in the middle, it's like, Pim is still a good person because even when he's drawing, he gives him a flower as just really good. And it's unlike contrasted to with Ko, he gave him a flower. He's like, it's a rose. It's a tulip. So it's like showing through the episode, everything points to Pim being the one. And Jira is trying to go towards Pim to be the one. However, the brain and the essence of passion aren't matching up. His body is against him. Mother Nature is against him. Everybody's against him. And then he's still trying to go. He's like, look, if I can't draw you, if I can't, we going to do this. We're going to do this. And so they kind of like, I'm tired. carry me between your legs. And so he's trying to make it work. And he wants to work. And he just wants all of that kind of stuff, but everything is against him. And it's just like, But we do see like the reaction from both of them. So it was a very interesting that contrast between what Jira is getting out of it.
I thought it was enjoyable. Like you said midway through the episode about the soundtrack, I feel like I say that every episode. It's so good at just setting vibes and setting a particular mood and an atmosphere for the scene. And I feel like we explore so many like different kinds of genres of music too in setting these scenes. And I really appreciate the diversity in this OST. Like I said in my thoughts beforehand, we're kind of going on this journey of making Ko seem a little bit more sympathetic, a little softer, a little bit more palatable for the audiences so that we can ultimately be okay with shipping him and Jira together. Pim seems like he's the one on paper that is like, yes, this is the good choice. This is the good choice. He is a good, fine, upstanding man. And Ko is the epitome of everything I hate in a man, but for whatever reason, the art doesn't lie. The art doesn't lie. Like, he has tried repeated attempts to draw Pim. He has tried over and over and over again. And every time there is some roadblock, there's something in him that just stops him. And he's like, I don't know what to do with this. You know what? I just like it better when we're talking. You know, we're just going to talk. It's not a drawing date anymore. We're just going to talk now. Where it's like Ko, he fights him off at every chance he gets. He's like, oh my God, go away. You are the most irritating, most insufferable, most infuriating person. 45 portraits later. And he's like, oh my God, I fucking hate you. I cannot. Hold on. Don't move. The lighting is perfect. Oh my God, you are incredible. But God, I fucking hate your guts. Like, there's something in him that is innately drawn to Ko. And, you know, that's the human experience. That's the heart. The mind wants one thing, but the heart says no. No, logic is not welcome here. She is not welcome here. No, I don't do it. So, like, as much as he wants to yell and scream and throw things at Ko, and Ko's like, I brought you roses because, you know, you roses were the picture. It's like, those weren't roses, they were tulips. It's like, well, I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. And it's just like there's something that's just drawing him to Ko, and that's where we are. It's this push and pull, and his friend Emmy's character is not helping in any way, shape, or form. Because like 2 episodes ago, she's like, you know, I think you might like this Ko person. You might be interested in him. And then this episode, she meets Pim, and she's like, oh, he is just your type. I'm like, you just said Ko was my type 2 episodes ago. And then next episode, she's like, you like people who are awful, blah, blah. I'm like, girl, how many types do I have? But also, as someone with 45,000 husbands, I understand. The taste is broad, a very refined palate, you know, but still, she's not helping in any way, shape, or form right now. So, like, I feel like I'm gonna feel bad for Pim later on down the road. But right now, he's getting what I was kind of hoping. He at least getting to break off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. He's tasting the rainbow, and I'm happy for him.
Also, I just was thinking about it. He has a bunch of, the contrast is also that Pim has lines. He has bars. He has, you know what? Let me borrow your bag. The hand is a little heavy. Let me carry that too. Like Ko, think about Ko saying that.
He's trying. Okay. Ko has a very different approach, but I feel like if Jira didn't know Ko as Ko, like if he didn't have whatever mentality about him from the jump, oh my God, you are this awful blah 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 kind of person, and Ko just approached him at the Burnout bar, Cole would be getting a taste of that Kit Kat bar. Like the body wants it. He wants it. The body wants it. He doesn't want it spiritually yet. He will, because I've seen enough of these series to know he will. But right now, I don't even think the spirit wants Peem, to be honest. Peem is a distraction. Peem is here because, again, on paper, he is the one that makes sense. He is the one that will give you, he will be a good husband. He will come home. He will take the trash out. He will do the dishes. He will remember your birthday. He'll remember your anniversary. He'll send a present to your parents on their anniversary. Like on paper, he is Mr. Good Guy. Mm-hmm. But not everybody wants Mr. Good Guy. Mm-hmm. They say nice guys finish last. It's true, because nobody wants the nice guy. They want the bad guy to fuck up their credit and handcuff him to a banister so that they can complain about how they never meet a nice guy. And then the nice guy comes and they're like, you're too nice. And it's like, you know what? I don't want to fucking tell you. What were we talking about?
We're about to talk about the nipple report.
Oh, yes. So
that was like, ooh, okay.
Sorry, I too am burnt out. It's been a very long year. 2026 has been a long year, friends. But yes, this week we saw an increase in the number of cartoon peens that appeared. They were slapping it all over the screen. Between the two portraits. We did not see an increase in the number of nipple appearances, but we did hold steady. So we did not decrease. We're kind of holding steady at the 4 appearances. I chose not to count the second coming of Ko's nipples because it did feel like it was the same scene that just got split up by us flashing over to someone else for like 45 seconds. So I was like, okay, I'll count these as the same nipples for now. It's the same. But yes, it's still looking good. It's looking great. Oh, I didn't even talk about Ko and his little wet dream, Victoria's Secret Angels fantasy thing that he was having where
there you go.
Backing up on him and bouncing up and down and dipping it low, picking up slow, rolling around, poke it out, make it back go, pop that thing. Like Ko is feeling things. I don't know what Ko realizes what he's feeling, but Ko is feeling a sort, I don't know, dependence on Jira because he helps him sleep. But I also do feel like there is a genuine concerned care that is starting to brew, but it is still very much rooted in this dependence thing that he has and his other issues where he can't be seen, he can't be out in public. He's worried that he's going to be attacked or this, that, the other. Like I don't hate Ko. I don't hate him. He's fine. I would give him a chance. I'll give him a chance. You know what? Yeah.
But you're saying like, you know, everybody should go for the good guy, right? But
well, I would give Peem a chance too.
he was don't ask me.
You're like,
yes, like DC kept saying last week or the week before, was stuck between 2 poles. Yes.
You're like, people should give the good guy me a chance. Why doesn't everyone give me, the good guy, a chance? And
who's the good guy?
You, like you, Topher, as in like, I thought you were referencing yourself.
Yes. I think both of them should give me a chance. Paris looks lovely this time of year.
But doubling back on the nipple report, I thought like at one point that there was going to be more cartoon peen than nipples at one point in the episode because we
were edging. We were getting there. I was trying to see if the angel, for scientific purposes, of course, I was trying to see if the angel that was like tucking in Ko with no fucking blanket, if his was visible. I couldn't quite make out a definitive one, so I chose not to count it. But if there was one, if the audience wants to go back and look and see if they see one, that can add to the count, and then we will have surpassed the number of nipples.
It's just like that meme of that, like hot dogs being thrown at the face.
Yes. very, very much that.
Well, I like that Peem feels like more of a presence now in the love triangle, and he has some great lines, he has some great charisma, and I like how it's being reciprocated, and we can see a bit more that Jira is receptive to it, and it's a little bit more messy now that they've got into a bedroom situation. Obviously, the art, the drawing that's being used to show us how Jira isn't that captivated with him as he is Ko. I don't know if there's an explanation for why that is right now, why he's only inspired by Ko. I think we're meant to think of Ko as somebody who is sort of set in his ways from when his parents' company was bought out from him. Like he's now gotten so deep into this mindset of be rich, be callous, be a hardworking capitalist that he's lost sight of himself. And so when I was looking at the scene where he saw the painting of himself getting tucked in, I think he was responding to a sense that Jira saw this repressed version of himself, the version that is more innocent. The relationship is kind of more of a deeper understanding of who they are beyond their actions or what they do in life. It's kind of who they want to be outside of society, or the society that's kind of made them this way. So I think the connection is deeper. Like I guess we're not really meant to see a deeper connection with him and Jira.
Yeah, they went to black before we could see that deeper connection.
That was rude. I don't know if it's making any commentary other than that so far right now. It's just fascinating how like all of us know, maybe because it's OffGun, maybe because they're the established couple. I don't know if that plays a bias into it, but they're setting up so many signs that there's this intimacy and inspiration and emotional connection. I don't know if it's an emotional connection, but like a sense of insight that Jira has about Ko and that Ko appreciates that is missing from Pim. Yes, it's very interesting how Jira isn't inspired by Pim at all. And I don't know if we'll get like an explanation as to why. And if it's just going to be as simple as, oh, it's love. But I feel like that would be just playing it off. Like there should be a bit more logic. I know Topher's like, no logic behind love, but I feel like there should be some sort of like logic here in this story.
Logic don't belong here. No logic.
No, it's emotion. Only thing I want to do is just double back to what I was talking about with Arlene Hochschild, and especially with Ko in there, and the reason that he had to use Jira to perform that emotional work and that transmutation of the emotional system is because, as we can see in this episode, Ko doesn't have access to his own emotional system. Like he's just devoid of being in contact with that. And we see in here that not only does he use Jira as a front and uses for emotional work, but then also Jira was able through his painting to allow him to get in contact with something that was deep within inside of him. But then also there's kind of this social exchange that's going on, because also right after that, when Ko cried, Jira then got inspired. Even though he was against it, he was inspired. So there is some social exchange within a private emotional system. But we see that that's also with Hochschild was talking about, and that's also why women were stewardesses and things like that, and some of the deep acting that they were being told to do for the customers, like pretend like the airplane is your home. And sometimes the customers and the petulant ones are children, unruly children and things like that, and that's doing emotional work for them. And like mail bill collectors, how they're going to access their anger. So that's the way in which this emotional system works. But then also Ko isn't able to access that because he's just, I guess he doesn't have practice, especially with him being in the Gilded Tower and not around people and not able to, but also kind of shunning away from people because of his parents going under and not being trusted and things like that. So it's really interesting how that aspect fills in and dovetails with Hochschild's theory. All right, I just wanted to add that in. But that is it for our reaction this week. But one of the things you should do right before you end this is go down and follow Topher on all of his socials because he does good work and he loves the polls and when he streams. Just all the socials are down below. We're back. Go ahead, comment, like, subscribe, follow Topher, and we will see y'all next week for episode 6. See ya.